Hello everybody, and welcome into another wonderful day here on the Double G Streams. And today, I'm going to be playing some Magic the Gathering Arena. And my intent is to mostly just play through a bunch of constructed decks. Probably mostly some standard stuff. You know, maybe one on the historic side so I can try out the like the Liliana and a rock deck, which I'm not using Goyf with. It's kind of weird. But hey, it is what it is. Alrighty. Suppose I love the bandana thing. Trying to match my inkling. And I'm not much for, keeping the stuff over the face. It is what it is, I guess, though. At least I'm still wearing it here. And I'm glad Splatoon 3 has a shirt that has a bandana on top of it that has a bandana that hangs around the neck. Would be fun to wear that particular gear item with the normal bandana, just be double bandanaed. So weird. So let me get my volume on so I can hear the game. Helps me focus on the thing more. And just gonna move a few more windows around so I have a few more things within my view. Go. Perfect as can be. Could maybe sort of want to Isby do. So what have they got here in the featured, which will change in about 45 minutes? The Crimson Bride, which does look pretty cool. Reminds me of a playmat I had. The playmat was this, it was the artwork for some red card with a black flashback from the original Innistrad. Oh, it's probably just Flames of Undeath or something. But it had this like gothic, vampire bride thing going on. It was just really good artwork. I really liked it. And it was a good playmat for a while, but I guess you could say it kind of got worn out. I might still have it laying around somewhere. Plus, after a while, I was kind of superstitious that it was a bit of an unlucky playmat. Alrighty. It's good art. Interesting. Phyrexian Elesh Norn. I'm not sure if I want something else to be. Oh, I'd take Phyrexian Urabrask. That'd be awesome. Oh yeah, that would've been cool to get that like in foil on paper. Like on cardboard. That'd been good. But alright, those were their sales. Those were their daily deals for today. Played 25 lands, red green. Oh, I got you covered in the red green and black green. Got that covered too. We'll get all of that done super quick. So before I get into the playing, I wanted to show off this deck, the blue-white mecha. I was talking about it to a friend, and I said, hey, I'll start it off on stream. We can look it over. And see the whole thing. So with that, bring this up here. Keep the sideboard there. And all right, looks kind of perfect there on the stream. So that's what I'm working with here. The sideboard is the way it is because it's supposed to be like a transformative sideboard, where instead of being a little bit more mid-rangey, grindy deck, we are instead of being mid-range and grind, we are more what's the word? Aggro. It gets a little bit more aggressive against the like control decks and whatnot. Just kind of blitz them, so to speak. With all artifacts we cast, the Patchwork Automaton gets out of hand pretty quickly. Okay, the stuffed bear was from one of the Innistrad sets, so that's why I got to keep it. Honestly, I should probably just have an extra stuffed bear or two in this deck, but I only have one. But hey, I think the Surge mech, Surge engine, is going to take this bear's place and a few other slots. So what I'm running right now here in the Pokenaria United scene, or standard scene, is Hotshot Mechanic stayed around. It can, crews of power 2 or greater, so that's everything up to power crew 4. So it can crew just about everything, any and everything at any given time. Then we have another slot. Right now it's taken up by Guardian of New Benalia. Kind of does whatever we need it to. Does a little bit of everything. Its scrying ability does help us get along with those draws, although I'm missing the thing that was from the latest Zendikar set, where if an artifact entered once per turn, anybody's turn, artifact enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top 4, put one into your hand if it's in the artifact, and then of course it gets a +1/+1 counter. So that actually was pretty nice, but that rotated out. Sucks. And we got Mobilizer Meg, which is a nice 3/4 flyer, and gets crewed super easily by the mechanic. And whenever it becomes crewed, it automatically can crew another thing, just on the given. It's like, wow, a nice 2-for-1 crew. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, it gets in there and can really help close the game. Now I'm running Disruption Protocol, which can be a little bit hard at times because of the double blue, but it's basically just counterspell. Like, early game you're not going to be attacking, you can just blip, catch someone off guard with counterspell and standard. And a lot of people are afraid of these type of spells because throughout the Magic's history, right, they've been okay, depending on what you have to pay, But I ran a pretty good counterspell style thing where I had to return something to my hand, but it synergized perfectly with my deck, so it's exactly what I wanted to do. I had a nice Teamer deck that was anti Death Shadow kind of a deck, but I lost hardcore to Tron. Oh. Not always hardcore, but it wasn't my more favorite matchup. But yeah, this works perfectly. I've blown out a couple things thanks to this, where I'm just like, 2 blue. Like, I only have this 2 blue open, and they're like, haha, they don't have cancel. And then I just counterspell them. They're like, you tap down their mech for that? I hate this. It's stupid. Right now, this guy's kind of just filler, because he can help, reduce the cost of our artifacts. But I never really got to cast him yet. I'm pretty certain for the 1 extra mana, Urza's probably just going to take his place, or the Surge engine will. High speed hover bike is nice because you get a little bit of combat tricks, like, oh, your turn before you go to combat, tap that down, go back to my turn, crew this with the mech, smash face. Nice little tempo play. Probably the recovery unit will become Urza more than this, but we'll see. Maybe more than Distraction Specialist. So we got 3 Born Drives because after we board wipe with something like Depopulate, we can refill our board quickly. Which hopefully we have these leftover mechs on the field, which can then just be crewed and keep things going. This thing keeps our field getting wider and wider every turn. It'd be nice. It's a shame it's not per vehicle, but hey, still 1 creature slowly at a time. Quite nice. And then a little bit more of the removal suite besides just a little bit, tempo counterspell, straight up board wipes. Emperor for its -2 because it has flash. Flashes in, exile the target tapped creature, which is the usual biggest threat attacker. And of course she can help, like, rebuild the field, can make a token, does put +1. You have the -1 for the token, but she strengthens up the field and really helps you turn the corner. And then I only have 1 Surge Hacker mech, and I've been back and forth whether there should be more, but it comes in, blaps something for a creature, planeswalker for twice the number of vehicles you control. So 2 vehicles is 4 damage, and that's kind of nice. It's a bit situational, but it's worked, and maybe I should fit a second one in here or something. The land suite's kind of simple because I don't have a lot of the rare lands. Should probably get some right. Usually, like, these kind of the Kamigawa city lands are best of as like one-ofs in the deck. Rarely will you find more than one in a deck. But considering all the lands here, maybe I could prime a second of each. If I could just get some rare wild cards, if I could only open some rares. So the transformative sideboard is just simple things like this flashing, line. Was it Line of Six Pride? Line of Six Blade or something? Pride of Six Blade? The old Future Sight 3-1 that just became a staple of white cards forevermore. So yep, 3-1 flash helps crew, kind of a perfect fit. Can sacrifice it to destroy target artifact enchantment, which can be helpful. Have those as a 3 of. Patchwork Automaton is great for aggroing up because of so many things. We got so many artifacts, and it's only going to get better once the Brothers' War comes out. Mysterious Limousine for a little bit more removal. Keep targeting things if we need to. I need to swap in something and take up the shields. Probably pretty good right now, and also a great swap in if you're going to go the aggro route. It's pretty much that. And then if they're a graveyard deck that tries to their reanimator, just do the hearse it up, tap the hearse, eat those cards, turn the game around, and this just so it fits 1 to Fairy. Hardly ever have to swap him in, but. Maybe I think I've already swapped them in more times than I thought I would. But yeah, that is the deck for now. And I could actually put one more thing in the sideboard. Ooh, I wonder what I should do. Maybe another Surge Hacker back. But I need rare wild cards. But yeah, this deck is only going to get better after the Brothers' War is released. I've been calling it since I started playing Pokenaria United Standard that this deck lost a couple good things, but we're going to have to wait till November for the really great things. And those official spoilers from WotC, oh man, so good. Urza, Weakstone, Mightstone, Surge Engine, and that's just the tip of the iceberg of what all the other cool blue-white stuff and other vehicles are going to be in this. Going to just probably automatically swap into this deck. Because mech's definitely staying. The flex spots are things like the high-speed hover bike, maybe this prototype, definitely the recovery unit. But man, I can't wait. But this card has been one of the coolest flexible tricks in the deck that I haven't seen anyone else put in their deck. It's like, 2 mana that I can pay 2 mana to make it a 4/4 beat face after I board wipe, or if I have enough vehicles, I can just do Mobilizer Mech Crewing and hit for more damage for only 2 mana. So yeah, good secret tech here. Good secret tech. I was browsing around and I saw this and I'm like, yeah, it's perfect. Heck, even Professor loved it. So, alright, let me move on. Well, actually, I'll start with that because I'll still get to play some lands. Now, I want to show off this Bant Human. I finally got to finish this deck. Just your typical kind of like, weenie tribal. Doesn't have a lot of good like tribal synergy for the human aspect, but it could just get better over time. And maybe there's other cards I haven't seen yet or haven't unlocked yet, really, that I need to should be in this deck. I don't know what should be in here officially yet, but I did find one creature. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That'll work. And it's just the creature that gets +2. It gets 2 +1/+1 counters per non-token human you control when it enters the battlefield. So standard. I do the typical best of 3. Like I'm feeling for pining for more than a best of 1. I'm gonna take this deck for a ride. Pun intended, because it's vehicles. Hopefully I can pilot it okay. That word has never been so much more apropos than with a deck like this. Yeah, talking about piloting things correctly. Even here on stream, the last time I did this, I had the perfect opportunity to board wipe. There's a 3-4 and 2 of the 2/2s. And I should have used my magic missile properly to ping the 3-4 for 1 damage, hit the opponent for the other 2. Then bring back the Deafening Clarion from Karn, and then just cast it, and everything takes 3 damage, and there we go. Field wiped, but I was dumb. So, super keepable. Question is, like, how do I start this off? I guess I just go the other. I'm gonna go with, like, cast that guy. I didn't cast anything this turn. What they doing for now? They're at least Esper. Are they doing anything? No. Okay. Put up Sten. Artifact. And attack. Hey, you got a good puppy dog. Yeah, he costs 3 mana to exile. Like, he basically slow exile blinks. Goes away, comes back at end step. Which is pretty cool if you need to, like, reset what you want to discount on. Rafine already? Huh. Okay. What's the ward for? Ward 1. It tapped the blue. Hard. My mindset was on that it would just tap the white, and it didn't. All right. Well, we'll just skip that. Play this, and I'll pass. I wanted to obviously use the white, so I'd keep Disruption Protocol up. But I wasn't paying attention to what Arena was going to auto-tap. And I give the Arena program way too much credit. Way too much credit. More than it deserves. A little more reason why. Bear. Oh boy. Opponent getting very aggressive. So it's only 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damage. Hit me for 2. Perfect. Let's see. They take 2, go to 7. That's 1, 2, 3. Actually, gonna Z for undo that, and I'll let it resolve. Crew. Activate. And hit them for 7. Thanks, opponent. Alrighty! That worked out pretty well. So what does their deck do that I want to take advantage of? They're very kill spell heavy. And it's like I almost want to bring in the take up the shields. Tricky. Maybe just an extra disruption protocol on the sideboard would be good. Very attack heavy. Might. Alright, I have a game to work with, so I'm actually gonna remove the Emperors and 1 depopulate, since it appears that I'm on beatdown. So I'll keep a few more protection spells. So, alright, that worked out well. Again, thanks opponent for letting us win. Double blue. Hitting on a lot then, as far as this is concerned. If they Rafine again, I'm gonna try it because I can double blue towards Mobilizer Mech. And one white opens the doors to just about everything. Play land for add blue. Do high speed hover bike. Oh yes, the gold old shredder of the ledger. Pass that turn before they go to attackers. Bring in the high speed hover bike. Play Rafine. That's not a bad thing. Okay. Then from there, nope, I'll just pass. So I got some good blocks, and they want this thing to go off. Like, this card is such a staple of Standard right now. Make 3 tokens on the final turn. Get a +1/+1 to your field. Like, man. Okay, so I guess bringing in the Commando would have been a good idea. Just get even more aggressive, flash it, destroy that. It's gonna be not bad. Pass to attackers with mana open. Tenacious Underdog. Let's see. If they want to waste their mana on destroying my hover bike, by all means, go right ahead. Not bad.
Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people. Strike fast and strike hard.
So we'll get around and take up the shield. So I can just bring those other things back in. Alright, so they put first strike on it. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Spent a lot of mana on that, though. So... artifact. And... screw 3. This thing. Just combat. Doot. Next advantage.
Oh, it's on.
Opponent. 4 lands. Did they play a 5th?
Show them how we greet our enemies.
So, X equals 2? Sure. Still have 2. Yeah. Yeah, game 1 life, game 1 life. Attack me for 2. So what's it say? It's a game show. If this... you attack with 2 or more creatures this turn, draw a card. Otherwise, create a 1/1. Alright. So... now I can go... Extraction Specialist. Bring back this thing. Crew off this. Crew that. Oops. Next go to combat. Attackers. You go here. You go there.
I'll be back.
And we'll go ahead and turn. Recovery unit. Yeah, maybe some Flash Commando. The Cathar Commando and bring the populates back in. They just had a weird hand last time with Rafine and all kill spells. We can beat that hand, but there are other normal hands which are field gumming. Very field gumming up indeed. That amount. Well, I ain't got anything better, so... it kind of feels nice to be able to kill that thing with 6 toughness. Oh yeah, I have to resolve that, sorry. There's one thing that's always odd about this. Attacks. Cancel attacks. Enter. grow your creatures real quick. Ah, good old children. And it's true, you don't have super great attacks. Oh yeah, that's right, do you connive. You can't pump yourself up. Fine in the dandies. Do they have a single cut down in hand? Ugh, gains health off those card draws because they're technically card draws. Oh, that's sick. Alright, so before I go to blockers, I have to crew the vehicle. Pass to blockers. You go here, you go there. 2 blockers. Pass. I drop the 2. I draw a depopulate that I can't even cast. And I go, wee! Oh, that's right. Whenever a creature they control dies, like when creatures die, they gain life. If their creatures die, I lose life. Which is kind of dumb, honestly. Oh, Watsy, what were you guys thinking? So, put a depopulate back in. Get rid of wherever they are. Get rid of these shields right now. Gotta put in. That's commandos. Take out a recovery unit. Probably gonna take out a Born to Drive. Get rid of these. Let's swap over to this side because I like this side better. It's easier for me to swap things in and out of sideboard. Okay, I'm liking that a lot more. This might be the key to victory. Yeah, let's just get aggressive then. Just get super aggressive. I have plenty of flash instead tricks. Alright, on the play. Handful of 2/2s and a 1/1, and I have so many turns to try and draw a land. I'm a gutsy dude. I keep it. They say you almost never keep a one-lander, but the risk is high and the rewards are even higher. This game is based on the first draw of the game. Didn't get there. Alright. GG's. Well, it was worth it. They'll be like, put on some one land. Oh, hey. Whew. Also, I'll say hello. Let's see. Cut down, so... Let's off with Guardian. Then pass. Infernal Grasp. We will Did I get rid of the stuffed bear? Yeah. Get rid of bear. Can't be destroyed. They lose 2 life anyways. Okay. Can't enlist just yet. But now I just go patchwork, patchwork, and these things just keep bumping up. Alright, they didn't draw any lands. What? I am so confused. I guess they wanted to cast something else and they cast the wrong thing? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Dynasty, sweet. Frames target attacking or blocking creature. Hey, an extra lion sash. This could be good sideboard tech. I want to give that a try. And let's see what we get from that. Save and exit. Let's quick draft. Quick draft is bot drafting. Okay. I get it, I get it. Alright, 20 black or green, 20 red or green. If there's one thing I enjoy, it is this red-green aggro deck. It has been so good. What's up, Josme? Prinhounda, good to see you. More so should I say Prinhounda? Just a match. Alright, yeah. For you just tuning in, but for you just tuning in, I just managed to beat a Esper mid-range deck with blue-white vehicles. Okay. I'm gonna hit cancel here. But yeah, Just Me, how has your day been? Call you saying earlier on the Discord saying it was pretty good, interesting. So best 3 ranked and red-green. It has been a day indeed. One day meets its halfway point. Another day just begins. Alright, I'm gonna try again. So once you receive a rank badge, you can't lose it until the season ends. Oh. Man, I'm staying hydrated. One last swig of the G Fuel. So you're saying it's still on your mind that a serpent attacked that one kingdom that several Rise characters are from. Description fits Ibushi and Nara, but it also fits Amatsu. Okay, no, I'm good with this. Hopefully they draw red to kind of get that going, but workable. Workable. Bushinori are likely, but I really want it to be Amatsu. Just so it connects to other games. That would be pretty cool. Put out the beautiful stained glass forest. Oh, stained glass is so good. I can't ever get enough of it. Yes, yes. And be scared of my snake. Yeah, speaking of snakes, I got this one Death Touch snake. An opponent is less scared of it. Is running in fear of a tiny little snake. Publish me none. Opponent thinking heavily. Thinking with all the time in the world. This flavor's too good, I like it. But yeah, here's hoping it is Amatsu, so that maybe a future update will make that matter. Alright, 3 mana, blue-black, with a Fading Hope. It's probably a counterspell. Alright, go to combat. Do you want to do anything about being plinked for 1? No? Cool. Okay. Got there. Now, if I draw a red, this would be awesome. Heck, any land will do, because at least then I can put out Jugen. That works too, but I still would very much like a red. Do you like my slightly bigger Quirion Beast color? It is like a Galagritas, but an extra power toughness. Yeah, it's the portable 3rd Elder Dragon, which I think just remained the same Elder Dragon in 3 Ultimate. I don't think they changed the end game of 3 Ultimate, but they added more to like the early and mid game. Necro Duality. Never you know, create a token that's a copy. Okay. And what was it? March of Register. X damage to a creature and gain its life. Yeah, sure. So, I got there. This is whenever you cast a creature. Fine. Took the tactic for 2. And now all I need is... I'm missing can tap for green. Fudge! The muffins. But then if I just get a single red, I can just go blip, blip. I just took it green. Obviously, and it's a Frontier and G Online 2. Huh. The odds. The odds. Okay. This person's like, well, it's this weird mono green thing. Attack with everything. Now, I would prefer to just trample over you, but I'm more than happy to just kind of try and get rid of your dude. Unless you want to try and 2 for me with the kill spell. Honestly, you wouldn't want to kill spell my thing like with Infernal Grasp. You'd probably rather just take the damage. Cellar. Oh, that's cool. So, cast this dude. Make it a 4/4. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Take action. X is 2. That's awesome. Two cards left in hand with just this thing in the graveyard for flashback. Okay. Flying Death Touchers. That's cool. Red, 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 red. Ooh, well, that still works. Put down. Creature or planeswalker you don't control. Alright, I want to entice them and take down their field. Gonna go with this and this. Block as you see fit. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. I'll do a right down here. Does this control have flying? That's section, so that's how it got that. So let's see. Sacrifice another token creature. Sacrifice toughness. Oh, okay. Makes an XX equal to toughness. Right, they're at 3. Is a single red and they're dead. They're gonna be like, damn this mono green deck. Even I'm just like, damn this mono green deck. Alright, so they can't block. So I'm gonna put a big creature. Take action. Make it for 2. Auto pay. Attack with everything. Hey, fair enough. They weren't certain blocks. Okay. That was that. They were in black, so let's put in this bouncer's beatdown. Forgot to take out the Iron Hoof Boar. Maybe. That thing's a 1/4. So that's not the best. Their adversaries 2/3, so it might become 3/4. That one ended up being a 3/4. I don't remember how, but do some black splash in here. That permanent is a spirit. They got zombies, not many spirits, unfortunately. Some of their things do get pretty big. So for a little bit more direct approach removal, bringing in the rending flames over the boars. I'm thinking over the colossal growth, I might just want the pure damage of strangle. I'm gonna go down those things and bring in 2 strangles just for a bit more direct burn on their things. And yeah, we'll see what I can do from there. A strangle, unfortunately, is it being a sorcery is kind of meh. But I run 4 lightning strikes, so what can you do? They'll play first, and then if I end up losing this, I at least get to. Oh my gosh, this hand is so bad. Like, just swap this for like a green land, and it's instantly so good. But mulligan, very keepable. Start with that probably. Go to Fang, have Strangle up, save Holland on Elena, because they will just win you the game. So we're gonna keep this 6. I could put away the Deathgap Blade and keep everything else. I'm just thinking of getting rid of the Colossal Growth, but I think that's the way I want to do that. I think I have to go first again, so playing a Solan's maybe not the best. They're going to be like, oh, Fading Hope. Nah, I'm not going to draw another land for like 5 turns. I'm going to be like, oh, so sad. I'm going to wish I had kept. Now, considering I had time for a turn 3, probably could have just gone Forest Mountain Zayatora. Alright, anyways, where's anything. At the beginning of your end step, if you control no creatures with Decayed, create a thing with Decayed. And Decayed, what, can't block? Okay. Fang it up. Strangle your dude. Put out Jugon. Jugonji. No, not the Devil Joe theme. That's actually just trying to do the Jumanji thing, but it sounds like Headless Reckoner. Another non-token zombie control dies. Huh, interesting. No block. That thing is a one-time 2 damage. Does this thing have Decayed? No, it just creates a straight-up 2/2. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna take a turn off for Jugon. And I'm not gonna attack. He's probably just like, oh, sweet. I get to attack him for some 3 damage. The zombie enters the dungeon. Okay, that's something I want to destroy super freaking fast. Bang. Attach me for 3. Probably won't block. And that's fine. So I'm gonna do 1 attacker here. Yeah. Perfectly fine. Elena. Actually gonna go... Do I want to take this turn off or the next one? Okay, I'm actually gonna put this one out right now. So he could have gone Gala into Yavamaya, but he's gonna get haste anyways off Helena and Elena. Halana and Elena. Halana Elena. He's gonna get like counters and haste off Halana Elena anyways. So yeah, go ahead. Attack me for... It has reach. Huh. Yeah, no blocks. Oh, it has first strike. It could have just blocked. Ah! First strike reach. So there's some there just to kind of take you out of the air. Okay. Haunted Bridge. Doesn't need the kicker. I'll just cast it normally so I have Colossal Growth up. Decline. Next two attackers. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. So I'm going to put them on the back end. No matter how they block, I'm gonna blow them out with Colossal. Oh, no, never mind. I'll still blow them out with Colossal Growth. I'm not gonna block the champion, huh? Okay. Yeah, I can tell you the basics. What's in here? I do want to keep my snake. They have an extremely reduced field, and I have all this stuff. Yes, they are sad. Okay. Oh, and then I can pump up this thing. Okay, so it's how many other creatures? So I can control 5 or more. As long as it can count itself. Sweet. We got this. So the basics of Magic is... Ooh, they had the Sorcery Speed of Hero's Downfall as their last card. Oof muffins. Yeah, they're dead. They were so far behind. All right. So, the basics of Magic. You can play 1 land per turn. Lands will produce mana, usually of specific color, which you can then use to cast your spells. Your spells will either be creatures, there'll be creatures or artifacts or other form of permanents that permanently stick on the field, or there'll be spells that have a one-time effect. They'll either be instants, which you can cast at any time, your turn or their turn, or sorceries, which you can only cast during your turn. And you use the combination of creatures attacking and casting spells to reduce your opponent from 20 health to 0 health to win the game. And that is the most basic fundamentals of the game. Play 1 land per turn. Use these color combinations to put things on the field. Throw spells, zap zap, at your opponent. And hopefully they go down and you don't. Beyond that are just intricacies. Like, oh, when's a good time to attack? When's a good time to stay on defense? Using life as a resource. You know, when it's like, oh, you know what? You can go ahead and attack me. Because you attack me, that means you can't block now, and I can do this. So the rest of it is all finesse, but the basics are lands, cast spells. Also, there is one more basic thing. Read the card. Now, also, whenever you cast a creature, the creature usually cannot attack or use its abilities right away. Usually. Things who have summoning sickness, you kind of have to wait a whole extra turn to attack with a creature. Alright, we're finally past the 11 o'clock hour. Let's see how the store has changed. Ooh. It's the 5 main, gods and goddesses of Theros. Erebos of the underworld. Heliod, who's basically Zeus. Nylea of the hunt. Perforos of the hammer. And Thassa. She's basically the Neptune. The Poseidon of that. Man, these are all sleeves, though. Card sleeves, huh? They're really nice. Big fan of Merfolk. I kind of want the Merfolk sleeve. Cool. Got a Merfolk sleeve if I ever play a Merfolk deck on Arena. Still a piece of garbage. Alright, go do 20 black or green spells. Can finish up the red or green later. Gonna have more lands. So let's give something a try here. Gonna go for rock. And we'll see how that goes. Oh, there's a Nintendo Direct for the Super Mario Brothers animated movie today, huh? Alright, so hand. Not great. Can Assassin's Trophy something, though, depending what they do. I don't know this format too well, so I just kind of want to see what's going to happen. Alright, so I got enough lands to eventually cast this Questing Beast, because I've got 3 greens and a green-black. Green-black means it can tap for one or the other color. I don't like the fact they changed the prompt here, which is like, oh, pay 2 life to do this or that. But I guess they changed it because the interface must have messed with something else. Yeah, I put that as my thing. Thoughtseize! Yeah, good old Thoughtseize is in this format. Maybe that should be in my deck. But I'm also just like, I'm a rock deck. I don't even care. Got rid of my Abrupt Decay. Ooh. Alright. Destroy target artifact, gem, or non-basic land. If they put down another red land, I might just destroy their thing. But no, they'll just go for a swamp anyway. So they're doing red-black Croxus stuff. Okay. Is red-black, like, just the historic format? Like, that's all there is? Alright, whenever Croxus enters the battlefield or attacks, opponent discards a card, then each opponent who didn't discard a non-land card. Sweet, let's just did not discard a non-land. I'm so confused by that. So I have to hit resolve. I have to go this one? Yeah. There's battlefield. Make it escape. So they play their land for turn after doing everything else they wanted to do. Now it's my turn. Alright, they pass the turn. Alright, we go forest. I just hold on to Besiege because I'm at 3. Got my 6th land, so if they don't do anything else to my hand, I can literally just go Questing Beast next turn, wait 2 turns. Resolve. Alright. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land. Okay, resolve. Alright, I will get rid of this just to get rid of that. What's this? Oh, so they're Jund. Interesting. Alright, let's see if they do the whole, oh, protect my permanent thing. If they do, I'm sad. Nope, okay. You know, dude guide for you. Now I go Questing Beast. Yeah, go get yourself a land, that's fine. You actually want the mana anyways, because... well, just look what you're doing. Alright. The Beast. The Questing Beast animation. So the Questing Beast has a lot of text. Vigilance, Death Touch, Haste. I just literally just went green, green, and then 2 of any color. Finally got the turn 4, played a 4th land, played this creature. That's the basic of Magic. Tap my lands, play creature. Vigilance, Death Touch, Haste. So it's a 4/4 for 4 mana that can attack immediately because of haste. Death Touch means even a single point of damage kills a creature, and Vigilance means it does not tap when you attack with it. Questing Beast cannot be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Combat damage that would be dealt by creatures you control can't be prevented, and whenever Questing Beast deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals damage to target Planeswalker. Target Planeswalker that player controls. I'm gonna get rid of the Branch Walker because I would like to try and keep on with, hopefully make pace for Carnage Tyrant. And the fact that Fatal Push gets that is kind of annoying. And so we're playing the Vraska, did not draw any Lilianas.
Casualty.
Not going to sacrifice anything. After I drop the Carnage Tyrant, then I will.
Don't be surprised if we meet again.
Give me a basic land? Wow, thanks. Alright, well, I think I have enough cards in 6 in graveyard. Escape is exile 5 of the cards. So they do. They have it. They're just going to make Kroxa escape. Kroxa says I have to discard. Yeah, I have to discard. Chandra.
Hey! Today's my lucky day.
Yep. Hey, but except now they get to keep their Kroxa, and life sucks.
Yup, you're going down. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Okay, so I guess I need an anti-graveyard sideboard. I'm not going to reveal this Liliana. I mean, they're going to attack and I have to discard it anyways. They'll just sacrifice a Goblin. But man, their super best cards are, super best cards across the Explorer format, the historical format of red-black stuff's got really good. I've always wanted to use Kroxa very well. Damn, that's a good way to go about it. So... enchantments. Yeah, I need some anti-graveyard stuff is what I need. My deck is just not going to beat theirs. Absolutely at all. And well, that's just the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, my deck is kind of woefully ill-prepared. And maybe some other exiling effects would be pretty good. Semi-rampy stuff is pretty good. Is Ugin in the formats? Is Ugin on Arena? And I'm talking about the big, what, is he 7 or 8? I think he's 8 mana. The big 8 mana Ugin that just goes, exile things. Play first. 2 swamps, but that ain't gonna be enough. Got all my top end things. Keep 6. Drop off a forest. I have 3 blacks available. So go swamp, cemetery, forest. Into a Jadelight Ranger. So turn 1, play land, do nothing. Turn 2, play land, still do nothing. So they're just heavy, like, hand removal style. Yes. Kroxa doing that at only 2 mana is absolutely insane. Explores. Guess library. Attack. My hand's gonna be empty. I'd start making them discard things, which bring back Kroxa, but just make them sacrifice it.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Okay. Attack there. I don't mind doing a block with the elf. If you want to go after Liliana. The hand filtration is kind of interesting. Now, I could have just stayed back. There's no reason they're not gonna attack. I can honestly just let them go into Liliana. Ah, Ooze. Ooze is in the format. Okay. That's a perfect thing I want then. Do that. Grow the Ooze. That thing should never produce a treasure token, honestly.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Alright, so they gain health. Yeah, there's no way my deck can beat. I can't beat them now. But do... I guess I get a free thing out of it.
Oh, that's
so.
my cue to leave.
Rock. A rock style deck just cannot survive. Or I might just need to build it differently where I gotta do thought seizes and stuff. The race is on, but not by much. The funny part is, like, the dude's eating away my graveyard, but I hardly do graveyard stuff. Wow. Put in the glade. Lands for days. Huh. Alright, I guess these Jedi Rangers would just be better off in a blue-green Merfolk deck. Shame, not much I can do about that. Crumble this Bolos statue over here. Maybe you're a trespasser. Does the thing. Just make a copy. It's Jun-style resiliency. Ugh, man. Not gonna block. Oh well. I just need a more solidified modern deck. Maybe I should keep some of that. But, yeah. That's right, this deck was never very good anyways. I mean, I always knew it kind of was like, there's some like probability it can go well, but oh well, I'll figure out how to streamline a rock deck soon enough. Opponent, what you waiting on here? There we go. Oh yeah, I didn't realize the game was waiting on me. Happens all the time here. So let's see. You'll be really nice. There's a way to go through like the tutorial again. That's a good way to talk about the basics of Magic. Cosmic Epiphany. Yeah. Alright, got all those done. Cool. Probably won't complete all this mastery stuff by the time that what's the word? Brothers War comes out. Oh man, this cool rainbow effect in the background. That's really nice, but I gotta cover it up with these darn mastery things. I can't get over this game's British accents. Fair enough. Rith. Liberated Primeval. Primeval? Who's the shiny thing with the British accent? That is Sparky. I want to say Sparky is voiced by... Ashley... I can't remember her last name. Also known as the famous Ash from Hey Ash, What You Playin'? I think she also does the voice of like Tiny Tina from Borderlands, and a few other notable characters and whatnot. I want to say I think that's her. But, hey, I could have been wrong and misinformed anyways. But anyways, the shiny thing with the British accent is Sparky. She's just this random Planeswalker, ethereal Planeswalker Spark character thing. We'll probably never get any more than just no storyline. Just be a tutorial thing for Magic the Gathering Arena. But Sparky's our nice little bot and tutorial thing. So let's see, learn more.
Welcome to my humble home. Here's just a few of the many resources out there. It's jam-packed with expert information.
There it
and
is, replay
strategy.
tutorial.
And you can always replay the tutorial.
So, the tutorial really explains the game extremely well. When I played through it, I was like, oh, this thing is very good.
Wake up. Wake up.
So let's do that, actually.
Whew. Looks like you barely survived your last battle. But with some training, you'll become a force to be reckoned with. Let's get started. The elves of Llanowar are impressive warriors. Perhaps one of them will help us practice.
The forest belongs to the elves.
You are doing that, huh?
She seems like an enthusiastic teacher. You'll need to draw mana from lands to cast your spells.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right. This game is technically on mobile. So you can either play it on... This game's on mobile now, so yeah, you would be able to play it on any sort of mobile device, tablet, phone, or whatnot. So, hey, you know what? You're already playing the tutorial? Girl? Good, 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 good. Go right ahead. I'm probably going to play through it anyways. I probably don't need to then, but yeah, Sparky's just the character. Alright, so you're already doing that. I'll go ahead and exit, resume. Okay. Is there no way to get me back to Oh, this is an oversight. So I actually have to, like, play through it then? Alright, let me see something here. If I just exit game and, like, reboot it, do I get to just skip that? It's like, oh, if you hit replay tutorial just to show it off to anyone who asks, like, what are the basics of Magic? And it's like, alright, you know what, let's do the tutorial. And we'll save that then for, like, the beginning of another stream. Alright, no, I have to play it now. Well, there we go. That'll teach me something.
Wake up. Wake up.
Can't skip.
Like you barely survived your last battle.
Okay, well,
some training,
lesson learned. Lesson
become a force to be reckoned
partially
with.
learned.
Let's get started.
Oh my gosh, that's such an oversight!
The elves of Llanowar are impressive warriors. Perhaps one of them will help us practice. Good.
So you can play one land per turn.
We don't have enough lands to cast anything yet. So that's all you can do right now.
Yep. Now, the tutorial is
Play another
strictly
land so you can
linear.
summon a creature.
It's extremely linear, but it shows you how to play Magic. So you can either just, most times you can just throw things out in the field, or you can like tap. You can actually like click the land. It's like, oh, summon a creature by dragging it onto the battlefield. But you can also click these lands to declare mana before even just throwing it out there. So there are some streamlined processes with this game,
To fight for you.
but as they always say is the best thing, show, don't tell. You tap lands to tap at the beginning of your turn. As part of the natural phases of the game, you go to
Only one
untap,
is ready to
upkeep,
attack.
draw main phase 1. Tell you about power and toughness. Switch if we have to keep doing it. Yeah.
You're going to pay for that.
Mouse over cards to inspect their details.
And you can right-click to, like, enlarge them. If you're on mobile, you have to kind of hold your finger on the card, and then it'll enlarge it. Yeah. Creatures and lands untapped. During the untap step.
Keep pressing the attack. You've been blocked.
I like the way they show the power toughness trade-off here. Like, that's a very good animation to show, like, hey, here's exactly what's going on.
Admirable.
And while they'll die.
Pity I have to crush you.
I did it only because the tutorial told me, don't do that, you're gonna die.
That's a big problem. That beast will destroy your creatures if you attack now.
So they're trying to hit you, it's like, oh, it's a 4/4, and destroy creatures, like, yeah.
You've shown spirit, but I will show you strength.
Yep, spells made this creature stronger temporarily, and it did not give it trample.
Stand your ground. One of your creatures can block it.
So we'll throw the 2/2 in front of it, because it'll deal all 8 damage to the single creature, and yeah, even a small creature will block all of the damage.
Down that beast while it's still recovering.
No friends, lol.
You're not making this easy. We've got you cornered.
Cast the spell. Clear a path to finish her.
Yeah. Tap a creature your opponents control with toughness 2 or less. Yeah, creatures are tapped can't attack. When they're tapped, they can't block either. Attack with the final creature. There we go.
Well fought, outsider.
Ooh, shiny. You've unlocked a new card. Yeah, good work back there.
Surprise attack!
Still, a very good tutorial.
Yes, first blood. Woohoo!
Don't worry, these things are basically harmless. Okay, maybe worry just a little bit.
And throw a little bit of humor in. It's a nice.
Second blood. Alright.
You need to mount a defense.
That's how they start from lower health too. It's interesting how they take everything into account. You have to block, click or drag when your creatures into an attacking creature. So click. Now I can move this around, and bam. Usually on Paper Magic, you just go like you'll usually typically just like say they tap the creatures, they kind of like push them forward a little bit to show that they're attacking, or even things with vigilance, they'll just kind of give them a little nudge to show that they're attacking as well. And you'll just take the card, and you'll usually just be like, like I take this creature, and they put it. You typically take the creature that you want to block with and put them in front of the creature that you want to block. So this game, you just have to like drag the arrow In person, you kind of just put your creature in front of what you want to block and be like, all right, that's blocking.
I've got more where that came from.
Yep, all damage does heal at the end of the turn. Da-boop-da-doo.
Your creatures aren't tough enough to survive being blocked. Hold them back.
Everybody but me, charge!
Take out the big dude.
Hey, nobody kills my troops but me!
I mean, no matter how that goes. That way, at least no matter how you block, you're always going to be up 2 creatures total to 1. That was a funny animation. Good old goblin grenade.
Ow, ow, ow! There's an army of expendable minions when you need one. Oh, here it is.
And trade some 1/1s. What do we get? There's a battlefield and gain 4 life.
Nice defense. He'd be a fool to attack you now.
Never hold back. Never back down. Never walk barefoot in a goblin warren.
Come on. Go. Drag that over there. So these are appropriate blocks. You want your biggest creature in front. 3-2. You're already ahead of me. Right.
It's time to bring the pain.
Well, I do have over 11 years in this game.
This is going to hurt.
So all of this is just second nature to me. Let's see. Actually attacks. If he blocks, it's a really good trade. I'll actually throw the 3/4 right there because it's a really good trade, and I have
General knows when they're beat, so you should probably give up now.
I got 3 creatures on the field. I have Take Vengeance just because.
Have mercy on me, please. It's the pokey bits that hurt the most.
That's the thing, yeah, you draw Take Vengeance, so it'll help regardless. But yeah, that game kind of helps you figure out good defense, how to block properly. Blocking is a key thing in this game. And I oftentimes don't block properly. Also, it's oftentimes don't attack properly either. I'm more like this goblin than anything.
You're a quick learner, so let's try a more challenging lesson. Follow me to Ixalan. There's a mystic there who spent his life studying the nuances of combat.
Yeah, take your time with the tutorial.
He
I'm
might
kind of just
look
speeding
like
through
any
it.
other merfolk, but his knowledge is boundless. Stay patient and keep an open mind.
If it is wisdom you seek, I will teach you.
Hey, Han. How's it going? Kind of got coaxed into, I was like, oh, you know what? It might be a good idea to just go through this tutorial mode if you can replay it. Found that I could replay it, and once you select to replay it, you have to replay it. There's no escaping it. I'm like, oh, jeez. But yeah, how's the day been? They have a 1/1 flyer. Things in the air.
Everything is connected. You must understand the air, land, and sea.
Oh, yes, I did happen to find out about that. Day was mid.
That bird can fly over.
At least it wasn't
any
low.
markers on the ground.
So this is the point in time where
Good. You've been paying attention.
now it's going to head attack because we're just kind of going to outpace the bird. And now we don't.
Obstacles may block your path, but do not lose sight of your true goal.
Is that crab wearing a pirate hat?
And a pirate skull. It's Shogun Cenotar! It's Shogun Cenotar, oh my gosh! Alright, no attack here because 3 damage cannot beat 4 toughness. And that's just a free block.
Ebb and flow.
And then my creature's tapped, and then I can use it as a good blocker if they,
Keep going. He's running out of cards.
So what is this thing? If we're talking about this thing, is this blue-red dude? He's a merfolk. Alright, so now we can attack and play catch-up. So attack with the cat. If he blocks, great. That's one less thing on his field while we keep our stuff. And even if they put us down to 7, attack for 5 equals it to 7.
If you keep to the shallows, you'll never learn the secret.
You're gonna go? Alright, Han, you have a good one. Enjoy that direct.
Wow.
I can't wait to catch
Sounds
up on it later myself. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully it's promising. I know a lot of people were always questionable about that, so. But yeah, once again, take care. So we gain health, buy some time, keep the attack. They're forced to block just to save their health. They could honestly just not block. But it's a computer, it's going to.
If you make big waves, do not blame the ocean when you get carried away.
His lessons are just so majestic.
So then in this match, they teach you about enchantment auras, and how auras are little things that are kind of attached to your creature that, you know, buff it up, or sometimes lock other creatures down. You can put an enchantment on someone else's creature to hinder it. I can't listen to all this. Alright, well, I'll shut up then. Let the game explain itself. 6, go to 3.
The student is a river. The teacher is an ocean. The master is also an ocean.
Wait, what? That last one sounds a bit fishy. You know what? The mystic I was thinking of isn't even a merfolk. So, I actually don't know who this guy is.
It was fun while it lasted.
But yeah, just keep playing, learn by doing.
Okay, you're almost ready to take on anyone, including whoever roughed you up in the first place.
Okay, I do kind of like the twist ending they had here. It's like, whoever roughed you up.
Watch her every move, and be ready for anything.
Well, it has spells that can be cast on your system. Now they teach you about instant spells.
Oh, what pretty little thing has wandered into my web?
Go on, attack me. This is my favorite part.
Yep, instant's supposed to be cast at any time. Any player's turn. So, instant.
Let I get under your skin.
Your move.
Thing. Play. Play land, play dude. Attack with dude. Yeah, creatures with flash can also be cast at any time. Flash means something that isn't an instant now has the properties of being an instant. Creatures can have flash, artifacts with flash,
That coming?
sorceries with flash. That's a joke because I don't know what she's being instant. Kabing. This person declares blocks, sacrifices their
Don't
blocker.
even get a hit in.
Yep, and they teach you about the shenanigans that you can do with blocking and then getting rid of the blocker. Unless the creature has trample, then it's allowed to get through with the damage anyways.
Careful. You can't afford to take another hit like that. Block first. Then it's time for some trickery of your own.
So you have to declare the block, confirm one
Cast it
blocker.
now.
Before you go to damage, because damage is its own step, I go, oh, block the creature. Before damage, cast this spell.
Ooh, very clever. You've fallen right into my trap.
Get ready.
Alright. They declare blockers, and before damage, use this spell to pump up my dude.
I can respect that.
Okay, I can respect that.
I've got nothing, really. I'm at your mercy. Looks like you've let your guard down. Now it's my turn.
Hurry! Make some blockers.
So, after they declare attackers, before declaring blockers, cast spell to create some blockers, then assign the blockers.
Ugh, why won't you die?
Now you've got her.
I'll be
My
in
cat.
touch.
Yeah, cat's gonna eat some dust a little bit.
Nice job. That was some quick thinking. When we first met, you looked within an inch of your life. But now you're unstoppable. Who were you fighting in the first place, anyway?
Nicole Bolas. After I annihilated you, I really didn't expect to see you again.
I always enjoyed that twist. It's like, oh, tutorial mode. And, oh my god, it's Bolus! Like, oh, geez, one of the biggest baddies of the multiverse.
What? This is a terrible idea. There's no way you're prepared for this guy.
Nobody's prepared for Bolus. In fact, the way Bolus lost his battle, lost, like, his climactic, final
I'll make
villain
a deal
battle.
with you,
It's kind of BS, really.
Defeat me, and I'll let you go.
Kind of almost didn't add up.
Lose, and you will serve me for eternity.
Fight as if your life depended on it. Sometimes you need to make a tough decision.
So this one I get rid of a land. Oh, I have to discard a card. Well, discard land. I like how this stuff is still on theme for him.
Just throw away a dragon.
You look surprised. I do as I choose with what is mine, and it is all mine. Everything here exists or perishes at my whim. Power is the only thing that matters. There is nothing else.
I did always like Nicobolus, who was one of the like coolest villains around, and the fall of his villainy was kind of just cheesy. It's like, what a shame.
I will let nothing stand in the way of what I seek. Not even death.
Yeah, crash from the grave, gets back that dragon. Puts dragon on the field.
Enough of this.
Whoa!
Each creature without flying. Yeah.
My triumph is at hand. Watch these.
We just might be able to pull this off.
No matter. Soon there will be nothing left of you either.
Those good changes, the thing says. Oh, yes. Take the left draw card.
Hey!
3 damage to
All
each.
succumb
Damn.
to Bolas.
Hold back.
Next
so
combat,
he
no
can prepare
attack.
for his attack.
What?
And it draws me 3 cards, gains me tons of health.
I've underestimated you.
We need creatures to take cards to take down that dragon. So I was thinking, could go 2 things on the wall. You'd have to go all 3, and that would only be 5. So it's like, bing, bing. Declare the blockers. Tactical advantage on one of them. So then it's pumped up to make a 3/3. Plus the 1/1 is 4 damage on the dragon.
Congratulations. You're actually beginning to irritate me.
Land for turn. Play cat to draw a card. Gain life.
Such impudence.
Ah, Sarah Angel.
An angel. Do you really think a mere angel will stop me?
Yes.
My power is beyond that of a god.
Yeah, do all attacks here, because why not? Like, choose your blockers, but keep your angel alive.
Admit defeat.
We've come this far. Don't give up now.
It's gonna plague him to death with this little 1/1.
Is wearing thin. Let's finish it.
Block his biggest thing. Take 6 damage.
This is it.
Gain the health. 8 can block that. Oh, it had vigilance, so I could just attack with it. Naturally switch. Oh, so I would just finish that last turn, lol.
I'm impressed.
Thanks, Bolus. Yeah, that's everything. That's the entire tutorial mode. At a fast pace. If you go to slow pace, it'll, go over things that probably a little bit more in depth. Goes over the ideas. You might have to play it like once or twice if you've never played Magic before to kind of get the concepts flowing. But yeah. So that's that. That's the tutorial. That's how the game teaches you to play Magic. I want to say it's a very, very good tutorial. So, with that, I'm going to take a short break, use the restroom, refill some hydration sauce. I mean, maybe grab a snack. Recommend everyone else do the same. Get your snacks, get your beverages. When we come back, I'm going to go into some more constructed play. I don't know what deck to play. Oh, yeah. I'm going to try that blue-white, like, heroic deck. See how that does. And then just try to top it all off with some more of that sweet red-green aggro deck that I've been enjoying so much. So, alright. Be right back. Alright. Back and ready. Hopefully, and hopefully units are too. Let's see. Play. Tabletop. Let's see what I can do with this Bant Human deck. Actually, do I have this set to like traditional standard? No, I don't. There we go. Yeah, an extra line sash. Nope. I don't know what else should go in here. Yeah, Valorous Stand seems good for sideboard. Yeah, I have not a clue what like really helps in here. Oh well. Just gonna hit done and move on. Give this deck a try. So, standard. Best of 3. I'll try it in the ranked. Because otherwise it's just gonna be going back to the red-green anyways. I'll still got to do the blue-white heroic. But we'll see how that does. Boy, really gotta wait. Really, lots of waiting. So much waiting. Magic of the waiting. Waiting the gathering. Okay. Wow, what an avatar. Vampire Ranger? Let's play first. This works. Keep 7. Like, oh, red-green. Like, surprise, not really. We're both banned. The Guardian of Viginalia. Fading Hope. Enter. Okay, cool. Blue here. Hard. Combat for now. All attack, damage. Good aggressive with Aether Channeler. Do I want to draw a card or create the bird? And I think I'm going to draw the card here. Very glad I did. End the turn. Sure. Tell you what. So do the combat thing. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna play Thalia. I don't mind waiting around. It's taking an extra mana to cast some of these spells. They have like mostly creatures in this deck anyways. Broker's Ascendancy, huh? Got one of my own, thank you though. Alrighty! 3-2, off to a great start. I'm gonna say thanks. So, Paris headquarters. I can put that in play. Get that thing. Attack. Land for turn, and pass. Okay, this deck hasn't gone as bad as I thought it would. I was worried this deck would kind of be like clunky, and just sputter and fail most of the time, but I did some testing on the bot. Now I'm playing it for real, and it's doing okay. I'm not gonna hold my breath, it'll probably just go next 2 games. What can you do? Opponent, thinking it over. Is there anything I can do to claw my way back into this game? Honestly, opponent, I don't know if there is. Flying, First Strike, Lifelink, or Vigilance. I wonder what an opponent got stuck on. They couldn't really do much. Look at this. This is some creatures. Alright. 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Just concede. I can attack anyways. So. Mana value 3 or less. Do they have any mana value 3 or less creatures in their deck? They've gotta. Maybe they just had a bad draw. Okay, so like destroy target enchantment's gonna be pretty good here, and I don't have that. Hamlet Vanguard is the one card I saw, which I need more rares of. It's like, oh, it enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters for each other non-token human you control. But it works. All these counters work well with one intrepid Cathar trainee. Back and grab biscuits. I'm still against Bolas. Hey, at least you got the Bolas, and you're gonna kick his butt. Kick his butt for me, please. One of my favorite little villains. Favorite villains. I don't know if there's anything I want to swap out here. I like my deck as is. They didn't really do anything. I'll just leave it. They're probably just like, why are they taking so long? I probably should put in some Tamio safety in here. Put on hexproof, because they're probably going to try and do things to my creatures. Tamio safekeeping. Yeah, that'd be good. That's it. That's it. Oh, the bourbon chocolate biscuits? Yes, please. Those things are delicious. Alright. Yeah. Gotta mulligan this. Oh boy. I've got my green and blue. Honestly, with an all lands hand like this, you almost like never want to keep. I'm gonna keep it because I got room to work with. Get rid of a plains. So I can go first turn headquarter, plains, and then like land. Also, the dimension land. So I'll have all my colors available. And that's the best part. I can just tap down to creatures for a turn. I can like really just like bide my time. And but hey, it's alright if you lost once or twice. We'll get used to the feelings of the game. Sometimes you have to lose to learn. And off that one match where I failed to do the sequencing of spells properly, I was like, oh yeah, oops. I learned from it. I was like, well, I should have been paying more attention. You know, use my stuff well. Pass. My turn. Opponent's not playing anything. We'll try and cast two things next turn. I know. Well, that's good. That's good. But hey, as long as you're also enjoying yourself while you are learning things, pretty good. Alright. Resolve that. You can have that creature. Pass. Spell for time. Don't need that yet. Okay. Got a green and a green, so we're good. Got two green sources. Put that there. Play this dude. And this is a 3/3 with Ward 2. That's pretty good. I'm enjoying losing. Yeah! No blocks. Put one target non-permanent controls to whereby leaves the battlefield to keep life. Oh, okay. So this Elspeth can give what? Okay, we're just gonna +1 on her then. Or what can do? So we'll go Lunark, Elspeth.
I'll light your way on these dark streets.
Target
Show
this.
them what you've got.
We're gonna put first strike on it, and we will not attack. We're gonna play the defense game now. Slowly start beefing up any things. Help? Gonna help. Another Darling of the Masses. Cool. Too late, I'm dead. Oh, it's... Alright. Lunarks. Plus we counter here.
Be brave.
First strike. And pass the turn. So she's at 7. I can -7 for 5 3/3 white angel creature tokens. It's really good. Being able to close this game in, what, 2 turns, 5, 15, damage. To 1. Non-land permanent, so you're going after my Elspeth. Okay. Good, good. And it resolved. I should have put vigilance on this guy. Okay. Pass to attackers. Okay, they are tapped out, so I can have at them for a couple turns. And kicker. Attack with everything. Cool. Cycle. Yeah, found another land. Go figure. So what do we have here? 1, 3, 1, 1. Be ahead in the race. Can't do much, huh? So one with flying. Not very late game heavy. You pay 1. If you do, create a 1/1 kill a spirit creature token for each shrine you control. I have to pay 1. That's pretty good. I'll have to close up the game. Probably should have plused 1. Ah, go Shintai with Jinny Fei. Nice. Yeah, let's see if try and cheese me. Yeah, create the dog. Umbrella. Take that. And I'm gonna get rid of my own Thalia? Nah, just your creature. I want to say thanks. And no attack yet. Bigger. Yeah, okay, so I should have offed my own Thalia. That would have been the way to go. And just have another 4/3 first striker would have been a good idea. Okay. Except for loyalty abilities. Scheming Fence. No attacks. Rabble rousing. Hideaway 5. Another Lagrella. Lagrella Magrella. I'm actually gonna take one of those. And attack in with this. They still have 5 cards in hand. They have their whole deck to go through. A lot of options here. But yeah, I definitely need some, anti-enchantment stuff in the sideboard. Tamiya's safekeeping, anti-enchantment stuff. That's what I need. Plays the new darling of the masses. Okay. Can you get somewhere this time? Nice. What's going on with Jenny Faye? Four. I block one of your dogs, I want them to die. Alright, that person gave me lots of good blocks. Lunar Veteran. Inquisition Phantom. It's a 4/5. 0. What's the printed card? 2/4. Where's it getting buffed from? Each token creature you control gets +1 for each other creature you control with the same name as that creature. Ah, the mirror box is doing things. That's how. Okay. So, combat, no attacks, end the turn. I can slowly whittle away at them over the course of, 20 turns. Oh, gosh, another one of these things. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you can just click the little box to, keep that going. So, alright, we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. And 3 blockers. Still take 12? Okay. Systems are all 3/1s because of that. Angel of Wrath. Kicker. Kicker. Gonna... 1 dog token. 2 dog tokens. One damage wipe on their side would be awesome. Alright. I won't even attack with that. Oh. Enter. He's on enchantments, huh? Okay. Oh, they're attacking with everything. They're probably gonna get me. Let's see here. What can I do? I'd love to get rid of one of these things. Dog. Take down a dog. Take down a citizen. Take down that dude. And I still take 15, huh? 13 more on the way. Go to 12. Kind of be in the same predicament anyways. This match was really good. I honestly cannot complain. And it's a big shucks muffin from me. Pass. Alright, well what's going on there? Because against bullets you kinda have to stay moderately defensive. You just do the cats thing where you gain life and draw cards. Okay, resolve. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. He himself is a human, and might be a good addition to the deck. Resolve. Borrow time. Sarah Angel. Alright, there'll still be so many, so I'm just gonna take no blocks here. I'd say I'd try to block in a way where you can take out one of his creatures and keep your angels. Keep your angel, not lose enough health from the other attackers. But yeah, you have to find a way to keep that angel alive throughout the process of that game. The elf is, I think that angel is the only way to victory. Alrighty. So Heroic Charge and Valorous Stance are going to be the way to go. Circle. Target creature. I can get Ginny Faye. And the stances take care of the whatchamacallits. Don't think I need lackeys here. Six, 4/4 with flying and the 1/5 and a 5/3. Sarah Angel's 4/4. Ooh, and the only thing you don't even have cards in hand. All you have is Sarah Angel. You might be a bit too far behind. In that predicament, if you're still trying to survive like a normal game and not a tutorial, I'd probably block the 4/4 or the 5/3. Probably block the 5/3. Get rid of 1 extra damage off the field. The tutorial, but it's letting you die. It's honestly, it's a good thing it's letting you do that. It gives you a chance to go, okay, where did I go wrong? You have nothing in your hand. Yeah. You'll probably have to do a different form of playing somewhere earlier in that little tutorial game. wrong. Just take the game a little bit, take that match a little bit slowly, and watch whatever Sparky does, whatever Sparky hovers over, and whatever the thing on the side says. All right, we'll keep this semi-promising. All planes though, so it's kind of weird. We'll start off with Thalia. Okay, still Druid Plains. That's exceptionally weird. That, like, just doesn't happen in normal Magic. Yeah, no, this doesn't happen in normal Magic. Absolutely it does not. Attackers. My turn. My turn. Still Plains. Take care of the Ginny Fae. All attack. Oh, another one. You survived. Nice. I'm just drawing like... I drew like 5. Alright. So the game just forced me to lose. That's unfortunate. But I've got to pass. Yeah, I wanted to cast that too. No, it probably didn't actually attack again. But sometimes it shows the slamming animation a second time, depending on like actual combat steps and everything. But it doesn't actually hit for extra damage or anything. It's a weird thing that the game does. Raider. I'm gonna turn that off. Turn off your engine. My turn. If I'm a blue. Green. It died. It attacked again. Unless it has double strike. Something has double strike, you can actually do that. Yeah, pass. Walkers. Get rid of the Ascendancy and pass damage. Dang. Well, one thing you can always do then is you can replay the stream later, like rewind, and just go through the order of operations I go through as playing. Always one possibility. I understand you probably want to like try and figure it out on your own. Let's see. Prayer of Binding. It has Flash. That's actually a pretty good card. I like that. You don't learn from copying. Exactly. I mean, you can learn from copying, but you have to pay close attention to everything. It's not like you just go, oh, you just copy it and then don't look at anything. Like, you look at everything that went on and go, oh, how does this differ from what I did? Okay, anyways, resolve. Past blockers. I'm gonna just do this because I can, I guess. I'm kind of already paying... No, not kicker. I'm trying to... Thank you. Just a regular thing here. And then... Past blockers. 2 blockers. How to resist your actually... I told you, 11 years. 11 years of practice. Go to Thalia. Okay, fine. Shutting up then. Best wishes. Take your fights slowly and carefully. We'll get there eventually. Oh my! Why was the RNG being so bad on purpose? Best blockers, no blocks. Take my damage. That was odd. But yeah, the odds of drawing like 5 planes and drawing all my Thalias? Nah, man. Doesn't happen in real Magic. Doesn't happen in paper is what I mean. It's like, ugh. Got RNG'd. Got bad beats. It happens. The deck is still pretty sweet. Get some of those fine tunings, but it's not bad. So... God, how much room in sideboard? And then, you have Splatoon open and you do a round and you get squid bagged within the first minute. Jeez. I actually did see a squid bag yesterday. I was surprised. We went nearly a month without seeing a single squid bag. But someone actually did that yesterday. I was like, wow. It's like, well, I guess that atmosphere is going to start returning again, slowly but surely. But here's the thing to remember with Magic the Gathering. It's got a pretty steady, like, barrier of entry, but it's got an infinite skill ceiling. So it might, I used to say that the skill level for entry is kind of like high, it's kind of steep. You know, it's like, and then just becoming a master is just like, whoosh, humongous skill ceiling. But if you ever want a challenge, you know you got a really good one from the form of, from this game. And that won't work. Vial. I almost just wonder if they got Jin Cataxis, but they probably didn't. So, you're good at. But you need challenges to help find if you can be good at something. Yeah, and it also helps you find if you're not good. But see, the only problem with that statement is you always say you're not good at anything. If you face a little bit of a roadblock, you're always just like, I suck, I'm terrible, I'm not good at anything. So how can you ever be challenged to do something you're already good at? Because if you suck at everything. Sorry if that sounds a bit adversarial or pushy. And if you're already good at something, is it really that much of a challenge? Because, honestly, when it comes to this game, I'm not great by any means. I'm some bottom-rung amateur. So... But, you know, hey, if this game becomes... You know, if you tried it for a while and it's just really that ungraspable and, you know, just never clicks with you, hey, that is what it is. That's understandable. That's what it is from time to time, so... But, you know, hey, I know you're joining a debate club, and, much the same as you, same as I do Professor, same as I do for anybody, I challenge I challenge notions. And, sometimes my notions get challenged, and I'm like, yeah, I understand, yeah, Makes me think, though. But anyways, yeah, sorry if that anything that came across a bit harsher than maybe I would have wanted it to. Guess in the singularity of the moment, I didn't have maybe any softer path, but I had the most direct one. Yeah, I can understand. There's sometimes you want to be challenged at something you're already good at, so you can kind of find the next hurdle, try to gain the next level in whatever you're already good at. And you know, sometimes you got to face a challenge at something you've never tried before, never done it, and then to go at that. Challenges come from sometimes the challenge itself is having never tried something or not knowing something. Like not knowing something is not a bad thing. Like, all right, you've never played Magic, and it's kind of hard to grasp from just watching it on Arena. I don't do a lot of good job explaining things, really. But But just because you can't get past the tutorial doesn't mean you're bad at it. Doesn't mean you're not good at it. Doesn't mean you won't ever be. It just means it's a fresh concept. You know, it's a fresh thing, and it still might take you some time to understand it. Never played any card game that isn't Uno. Honestly, I've never played many like card games, even like traditional playing cards. Other than like, you know, okay, let's go fish, or you know, how you do that? Select the old maid or something? The most basic of basic things. So people do these bridge shuffles. Or we're playing this game, or if we're playing like a poker. It's like, I hardly understand a poker. Are the black splashes in here? I do. Put the Terrace Hunters, I guess. Let's call that. No, you're not completely useless. You're completely fresh. And think about it. All other players started from the same starting point, not knowing a damn thing about Magic the Gathering. Same thing, maybe only if it's being compared through the like glass half empty, glass half full kind of metric, but you know, it's a take your time little by little sort of thing. But yeah. Again, go through the tutorial again. Take your time. You know, read whatever the game says on the sidebar, or whatever Sparky says. If it's not clicking, take a break. Go play some. I know you tried to take a break with Splatoon, and yeah, I guess that game's not for that right now. Maybe you just need to go play something calm. Stardew, I know. If I recall, I don't think Animal Crossing's available right now. But then maybe it's time for just something calmer. Maybe it's time for Tycho. Maybe it's time for Stardew Valley. You know, you've used up all your focus and prowess. You're reading everything you're trying. Yeah. And sometimes that's all you can do is just try again. Fall down once, get up twice. Alright, how's this blue-white heroic deck play out? But see, the best part is, at least you are reading everything, at least you are trying. And eventually, something might just click. Back. Okay, I know this is not a good hand. Mulligan. I've got Drake. Okay. Ditch an island. I'll keep 6. But hey, at least you are reading, and at least you are trying. That is the most important parts of any of this. Feel insulted? How so? So, spend 2 mana, put this creature on the field. And then next turn, spend 1 mana, put this enchantment R on it. The enchantment says, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, just draw a card. If the creature is legendary, it gets +1/+1 ward 1. But it's played in this deck just for the draw card factor. can't be blocked. Put out the other storm in case you're Drake, and attack for 4 and draw a card. Oh, I had Sparky on mute. Whoops. Now, I could have returned the Drake to my hand. I wasn't being very smart there. Alright. It connives. Okay. When did it... How did I draw a card? I'm so confused. Next turn, it becomes the target of the spell you control. Draw a card. Oh. Actually, get rid of Fading Hope. This, so now it's a 3-2. Cool. And my turn. Oh yeah, I should have played the Virtuoso, but I was being dumb. Alright, so untap my creature gets +1/+1 to end of turn. Untaps. Now I can pass to blockers. It draws a card for me targeting it. Pass damage. An unnecessary blowout, but is what it is. And for turn. Virtuoso. Damage in the air. Calls a card, connives. Flashback for white. Get rid of that. And turn. Blocks, damage. Goodness, turn the turn. Sorcery. This deck's pretty good. I don't know how I'm going to play against an actual human, but... Fight target creature you don't control. 4/4 fighting a 7/6. Okay. Alright, I understand this deck now. Oh, it's trampled, so it hits me for 5. Lol. Okay. Let's see how good this deck does in a formal setting. Now that I understand how to, like, pilot it. It's a very narrow deck. It probably just straight up loses to Liliana, but I don't think there's any decks playing that right now in Standard. So, let's see what we get. We'll do a basic Standard best of 3. No ranked on it just yet. Or you know what? I can do ranked. I'm only in Bronze, so I might as well just try and like level that up, because this deck is solid. Let's go with Ledger Shredder. It's keepable. It's a bit rough, but let's see what can be done. Control 2 or more lands. Alright. Start with wastes, pass the turn. Dragon Spark Reactor. Interesting. Alright, to lose 1 health to have the blue. This land says, oh, you know, you'd add colors, but if you want one of these 2 colors, you gotta take 1 damage. As many lands as I can. I'm playing whatever's playable, and it's always the same each time I try and can't break the formula because the game won't let me. Okay. Take. Get rid of Fading Hope. It's calling you until it gets bad, and then you're on your own. A Jund thing. Okay. Okay. Stuck on the tutorial, huh? Well, just stay on the moderately defensive side. Do as little attacking as possible. And try to do mostly blocking. Maybe that'll help. Tried? Something sounds odd then. They're just that bad? Well, there's probably something you just don't recognize in there. No duh? Yeah. Just use some careful scrutiny. Okay, so they decided, no, I'm out of here. Creature spell. Nope. This time it's stopping me from trying something different because it says so. Yeah, that sounds a bit odd and unfortunate. Two, 3 lifelink. Bring in an extra spell. Pierce. Mirror Breaker. Let's let that be. No, sometimes, yeah, you do not have to do something with the land. Yeah, you can just draw it and leave it. You don't have to cast anything with the land. You can even keep the land in your hand, as per normal rules of the game. Not saying what the tutorial might force you to do. They might force you to put the land into play, but you do not immediately have to use it to cast something. Why is the game telling you otherwise? Because the game is trying to force a certain gameplay to happen, but otherwise, yeah. Normally in a game of Magic, you don't have to play a land per turn. Let's see, and I can keep this. I feel like I'm being forced to lose. Now, I can understand frustration at that sentiment, because the game kind of does force you to be a little bit on the back foot. Okay. Couldn't find additional land. Rough. It's going to take the same as last time. Yeah, the fact that this stuff isn't legendary is so weird. Alright, I guess I should have just like refrained from casting creatures so I could counter these. Now I know better. It's exactly the same. That's... What do I do? Alright. You're at the part where you have the angel and the 3 tokens, right? Or do you ever not get so far that you have all 3 tokens and the angel? And the spell? Okay. Concede that game. Alright, then I might just go through the tutorial again and just see what's going on there. And explain my entire thought process on everything. Dang. There ain't much I want to change on this. Where's Benefilms? Not terrible. I guess the game was trying to force me to keep that hand, but this never happens. A normal game of Magic, you never get a draw hand that looks like that. Keep the 5. And get rid of these. I'm being taught failure is imminent? No. It's more so that, like, you can... The whole point of the Bolas fight, I think, is more so that you can win even if things look bad. The whole point is usually never give up. And I've seen a lot of people, like, concede games that they could have, like, they weren't completely over yet. Like, I've won games from a mulligan to 3, and that's... I should have... You know, you think, like, oh, mulligan to 3, you just auto-lose. But I think the whole point is that, like, no matter how tough the going gets, you can still come back and win. And that there were things that, you know, depending on how you played, that's the reason why you lost. Because you see, I went right through that. Alright. The game is screaming at you. Screaming? I guess I should have waited to protect my dude. Yeah, now I got all shorts and so weird. So, yeah, I guess I gotta be more careful to make certain I don't cast my dude until I have enough lands to actually play it and protect it. That was dumb of me. Alright, so claim prize. Alright, well, I guess we'll stop the normal gameplay for now, and I'm gonna go over the whole tutorial thing
Good
again.
to see you again.
Because now I want to just replay through the bolus part, just to try and understand it myself, like, what is the game doing to you? I wish I could just kind of jump straight to the bolus fight.
Wake up. Wake up. Whew, looks like you
Don't.
barely survived your last battle.
A
With
bit
some
too late.
Training, you'll become a... Let's get started.
Sorry about that.
The elves of Lan are good. You don't have enough lands to cast anything yet.
Right.
So that's all you can do right now.
At least now I know that they made the bolus fight a bit trickier than you'd expect.
Play another land so you can summon a creature.
Mm-hmm. Wait, wait. I like these animations. This tutorial's so well thought out.
You can summon creatures to fight.
I wish I could explain the game this well. I often,
Only one of
kind
your
of-
creatures is ready to attack.
this off my Samba.
You're going to pay for that.
Now serve the cards to inspect their details.
Okay, yeah. You've been kicked out of the thing.
Keep pressing
What?
the attack. Ah, you've been blocked.
Now, I think the only reason why, like, you're forced to play that creature on that turn 2 is because, well, it's kind of, you know, it's more efficient to just play that thing out, to put the creature out. It's more efficient to put the creature out than to not
Pity
do
I have
so.
to crush you.
That's a big problem. That beast will destroy your creatures if you attack.
You've shown spirit, but I will show you strength.
Stand your ground. One of your creatures can block it.
Doesn't tell you that it's more efficient. I'm playing this completely blind. Yeah.
Take down that beast while it's still recovering.
You're not making this easy. We've got you cornered.
Hey, Marcia, how you doing?
Well fought, outsider.
Ooh, shiny.
So, anyways, for those
You've unlocked a
who
new
are watching this on
card.
a replay, I'd recommend to just
Yeah,
you can
good
just end
work
watching the
back
video
there.
now. This is gonna take long enough for me to like start having to leave and head out for work.
Surprise attack! Yes! First blood.
Why'd you go through again? So I can, you know,
Don't worry.
it's not about
These
copying
things are
me.
basically harmless.
It's about I want to go through it so I can kind of talk over it a bit more than I did before. I didn't talk. I tried to like not talk over it too much, to just kind of let it play out. You'll get there yourself and have at it. But now it's like, okay, maybe you need a bit of a helping hand to like talk things over, like what makes sense about
You need to
what
mount
goes on in
defense.
the middle of the match. Oops, no. I was trying to go forward to the blocking phase, not pass through the blocking. That's what
I've got more where that came from.
can't think.
Your creatures aren't tough enough to survive being blocked. Hold them back.
Attack.
Everybody but me, charge!
I prefer taking down 3/3. Like, actually, no, I'm gonna try and do it differently this time. Like, what if I just do?
Hey, nobody kills my troops but me!
Oh, he's gonna blow up his own thing and throw it at you anyways.
Ow, ow, ow! There's an army of expendable minions when you need one.
Yeah. So, the goblin played terribly by sacrificing his 3/3, which you should have just kept, and then sacrifice one of these little 1/1s later on. But you can always just, you know, block a certain way to still keep all your creatures regardless. So the most efficient thing to do, yeah, would be like double block the 3/3. Why? Because you presented it 4 toughness, so it kind
You'd
of...
be a fool to attack you now.
Well, it might get rid of one creature, but you're still going to have something on the field. No attacks.
Never hold back. Never back down. Never walk barefoot in a goblin warren. It's time to bring.
You can't play magic? No, I think what you need is... I think you just need... Yeah, I think you can play magic, but I don't think this tutorial is kind of...
This is going to hurt.
is right for you. I think the frustration comes from the game always telling you exactly what to do, and then like all of a sudden just not, and now it never works out. Like, where are you being led, you know, wrong, right?
Mercy on me, please. It's the pokey bits that hurt the most.
That's what it looks like if you go through it a bit differently.
You're a quick learner. So let's try a more challenging lesson.
The master is also an ocean. That's always hilarious.
He might look like any other merfolk, but his knowledge is boundless. Stay patient and keep an open mind.
If it is wisdom you seek, I will teach you. Birds fly freely, unfettered by earthly bonds. Everything is connected. You must understand the air, land, and sea.
Respect creatures permanent.
That bird can fly over any blockers on the ground.
Go.
Winning
You
the
are
race.
paying attention. Obstacles may block your path, but do not lose sight of your true goal.
Is that crab wearing a pirate hat?
Oops. Didn't mean to.
Sometimes, the best way around is through. Battles ebb and flow.
Keep going. He's running out of cards.
Okay, so do blocks to protect his life total.
If you keep to the shallows, you'll never learn the secrets of the depths.
Wow, that sounds deep.
Life. Attack with cat, so we either take it, drop it to a 7. But it's AI, so it'll block, which is kind of give or take whether it blocks or not.
If you make big waves, do not blame the ocean when you get carried away.
His lessons are just so majestic.
+3 has flying. Just type the dude guy. Can actually don't have to worry about blocking.
The student is a river. The teacher is an ocean. The master is also an ocean.
Wait, what? That last one sounds a bit fishy. You know what? The mystic I was thinking of isn't even a merfolk.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, point I did there in the previous turn, it's like, oh, I have 9 health, it's going to deal 6 damage total. I can just not block and have 2 attackers available next time.
Okay, you're almost ready to take on anyone, including whoever roughed you up in the first place. Watch her every move, and be ready for anything.
Instance.
Oh, what pretty little thing has wandered into my web?
Meow
Go
meow.
on, attack me.
Okay, I'll attack you with meow meow.
This is my favorite part.
It's a little like rotating hourglass thing. I wonder if
Let her get under your skin.
does this pack ever get used in a normal game of
Your
Magic?
move.
tutorial again. Wonderful. Up with Bolus. Are there ways to play differently? I wonder. Did you see that coming? No, I normally don't.
We don't even get a hit in.
I like how they just do the block sacrifice combat trick, or the block disappear the blocker combat trick.
Careful. You can't afford to take another hit like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, oh yeah, just because I attack doesn't mean they have to block.
Block first. Then it's time for some trickery of your own.
I got so like in the zone, it's like, alright. Block.
Cast it now. Ooh, very
I was about to click through and let myself lose the game like this. That's funny.
You've fallen right into my trap.
Get ready.
Thanks, Sparky.
I've got nothing, really. I'm at your mercy. Looks like you've let your guard down. Now it's my turn.
Hurry! Make some blockers.
Okay.
Ugh, why won't you die?
Now you've got her.
I'll be in touch.
Cool. Call us. Bring a hoagie. Or a pizza. Either one's fine.
Nice job. That was some quick thinking.
Yes, Bolus is gonna be all
Why
like,
were you fighting
a
in the
big
first
jerk.
place anyway?
Nicole Bolas. After I annihilated you, I really didn't expect to see you
What?
again.
This is a terrible idea.
No, it's not. Okay, yeah, actually, it would be. It entirely would be. Terrible idea. Alright, so let's go over kind of what goes on in this match.
I'll make a deal with you, Planeswalker. Defeat me, and I'll let you go. Lose, and you will serve me for eternity.
Fight as if your life depended on it.
So, yep, we have to start with the one land, play the 2/2 creature.
Sometimes you need to make a tough decision.
Discard Plains card by clicking on. So it actually tells you what to do. It's like, get rid of a plane. Okay. Which honestly, the planes is the correct thing because then you still like you get to keep all these
Did
cards
you
that'll
just throw
do
away a
things,
dragon?
You
And,
look surprised.
allow you to keep playing.
I do as I choose with what is mine.
So we
And
get
it
rid
is
of
all mine.
if the game, even if the game wasn't telling you to discard land, getting rid of a land would be the best thing in that kind of a situation. Now, normally we want to be all like, yeah, play our creature. We can like either attack or block. But you know, of course, yeah. Sometimes the opponent just
Everything
has
here
everything, and they
exists or
just kill
perishes
your
at
creature.
my whim.
Oh no, they removed your blocker. They're gonna attack. It might happen sometimes in a game of Magic, especially if they get to go first. So now, what we want to do is we do want to try to keep, you know, playing something. None of these are like instants and sorceries that just do things outrightly. So, in this simple instance, we do want to kind of keep trying to play a creature just to block with. that. I will not attack here.
Let nothing stand in the way of what I seek. Not even death.
Tactical advantage here. Probably do that. Like in this scenario, it's like I didn't attack because it's like, oh, I want to be able to block. And I'm going to declare the blocker. It's okay. He attacked with both things because he's like, oh, you know, you really can't afford to block without doing something. So he's like, okay, he's throwing in the mummy because it's like, okay, if you waste a card blocking it, he's okay with that. Typically, depending on what else is in the hand, you know. Maybe it's a bluff, maybe he doesn't care. You know, it's give and take. It's like, alright, all things considered. Yeah, I want to block it, I want to pop my dude, so he has one less creature, I keep a creature. And that's what I would do there. That's why I didn't attack. Because he probably wouldn't block. Keep my blocker. Throw things. It's like, yeah, sometimes he brought that back, you're going to take 4. Maybe, hopefully, find a way to deal with it soon. Can't deal with it, so yeah, you just keep playing. You're just like, alright, gain 4 life. I have more creatures than you. 4 damage compared to 6 damage. Dude's tapped, so it's efficient to attack in for 3. Because, he's going to attack anyways. Or even if, like, you get your 1 free attack in. Even if he holds it off just to block, cool.
Whoa!
Now, yeah, throughout the course of a Magic game, you don't have to cast anything. You're typically maybe going to cast a thing or 2, all depending. Just to kind of stay interactive with the game and try to, like, not, you know, quote, fall behind from doing nothing. Now we play, you know, this dude, because just doing nothing in our hand. You play him, you're kind of like, yeah, maybe I'm just going to fall to a kill spell, but 6 mana, if you waited a turn to play him, you can't do anything anyways. Then you'll play him and then not be able to do a thing. So, alright, yeah, draw him to the hand. Play this because reading the card, besides just having something to play, it's like, oh, it's going to gain us 2 life, or gain us 1 life, and draw a card.
Watch these.
Do it again.
Just might be able to pull this off.
Okay, and then, yeah, this is how we get rid of the dragon.
Soon there will be nothing left of you either.
And then now, because the field's empty, he's tapped out, you know, yeah, he's got 7 cards in hand, he's tapped out. It's, yeah, sufficient to attack for 1. Like, yeah, get your 1 in there.
Hey!
Sometimes that 1 health, that 1 damage can, like, make or break the difference in a game of Magic. So if a creature is attacking you, so now we just wait, because he's gonna want to attack with a 6/6. Like, psh, your puny 1/4 can't do anything against the 6/6. So it's like this thing says, all right, you're gonna make 3 1/1s. No, not attack. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do no attack. Thank you. At that point, it's just better to just sit back. All right, so here we go. We got 6/6 and a 4/4. That's 10 damage. We're at least going to play this. So we'll gain 3 health, draw 3 cards. Because that's just the efficient play.
Underestimated you.
And then from here, what we can do is we can decide, yeah, choose your blockers. You may need multiple creatures and cards to take down that dragon. And what I would be doing is I would be trying to figure out if, you know, it can take down, if it's better to take down the Maw or the dragon. Now, the game obviously wants you to, you know, take out the dragon. And from everything we have here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 damage plus an additional 2. That's actually enough to take out the Chaos Maw. And I think if you take out the biggest creature here... Normally, I would want to take out the biggest creature. So I know they want you to take the dragon. They want you to take down the dragon, but we're gonna play this out. So honestly, I think what they want to teach you is that sometimes it's best to lose a couple cards, lose a couple things, and still have, like, okay, we're gonna lose 2 spirit creatures, and we're gonna lose the tactical advantage card. We're gonna trade off 3 things just to deal with 1 dragon, and they still have a 6/6, which does not have trample and can just be blocked by a measly 1/1. In this scenario, actually, we trade away everything just to get 1 creature. That's a 5-for-1 is what it's called. We're trading away 5 things to get rid of 1 creature. So, the game's trying to teach here is that it's more efficient to trade away only 3 things for 1 creature and still have 2 left over, as compared to giving up 5 things for 1 and then you have, like, kind of almost nothing. Plus, you have the Sanctuary Cat, so you still get to do that to the Inspiring Commander, get to the thing, right? So, and that's why it's like, alright, we're going to go 1 token, 2 tokens, let them be declared, then we can follow up with the spell, so that's 4 damage total. 3 resource points to...
You're actually beginning to irritate me.
Instead of 5 resource points. So now it's... I don't understand. Okay. So, in that previous scenario, we had 4 things on the field, and a 5th card that allows us to kind of muscle up 6 damage to that to the big worm, right? The Helion. To take out the Helion would take up 5 things. The 4 creatures on the field and the 1 spell in hand. You're giving up 5 things for just one of his cards. If you take on the dragon, you only spend 3 of your 5 things. So you still have 2 creatures on the field. He only has 1 creature on the field. It's a matter of managing your resources and figuring out, like, you know, how you want to keep as much as your resources while removing any of your opponent's resources. The creature is, you know, when I say resource, I mean there's any card, anything. Still don't understand. Okay. Let's see. Think of it like this, right? When you go to the grocery store, you want to get as much as possible for paying as little as possible. Now, in that instance, do you want to pay 5 for 1, or do you want to pay 3 for 1? Do you want to give up 5 things for 1 thing, or do you only want to give up 3 things for 1 thing? I want to say that, obviously, that, you know, saving 2 things is more efficient, and that's what makes that the best decision. That's why in that instance you'd want to spend 3 creatures to take care of the dragon, or spend 3 cards to take care of the dragon. Now, that's maybe not obvious all the time. I probably would have missed out on that early on, but yeah, now their dragon's gone. This thing it's a 6/6. It can be blocked by a 1/1, and then you take no damage. So you still have a little bit left over to kind of deal with this. and, you know, kind of make your way back. Because the 6/6 can be blocked by a 0/1, and you'll take no damage. So that's why it's best to just let these 3 resources trade with the dragon, and you still have things left on the field. So now, and obviously it's best to leave this thing alive because you have another creature in hand, and when you cast it, it's going to gain you the life and draw you a card.
Such impudence.
Now, that's hard to understand. Maybe it's hard to understand because it's like, what? Like, how can you recognize that on the fly? And I'd say maybe after a little while, it starts becoming second nature. And, you know, maybe it takes a while to, like, come to realizations like that on your own. And maybe for other people, it doesn't take that much. But even if you can't recognize it right now, at least I'm taking the time to try and explain what's going on here. Like, what's going on in this game and why does it matter. So the best decision was to spend 3 things, remove the dragon, keep 2 things. Then, and that all happened during Bolus's turn. Comes back to your turn. Play the cat, right? It's best you kept this guy around. You get to keep doing what he does. You get the cat out, right? Then you draw the angel. And what does he usually trigger? It has to be power 2 or less. Okay. So, now we play the angel.
An angel. Do you really think a mere angel will stop me? My power is beyond that of a god.
So right now, I'm going to go ahead and just not attack. Keep as much stuff on the field as possible. Okay. Blew up my dude anyways. You can't really always predict that that's going to happen because you were trying to stay defensive. But let's see, what do we have here? It says, choose your blockers, but keep your angel alive. Now, judging from this, like, what are the best blocks, and why are they the best blocks? Alright, they want you to block the thing, it's the only thing that's attacking. Okay. So here's what the game wants you to do, and here's why it wants you to do it. It's something you don't really understand until you maybe play a bit. It takes a while, but they want you to block with the cat, right? Because the cat takes all 6 damage, you take nothing. Why block with the cat over say, like, the angel, that you can obviously pump and at least trade, because then you're giving up 2 things for 1 thing. And he still has 2 things left on the field that are significantly bigger than any offense you have. You want to keep your... Might be worth keeping your offense on the field, because it's going to be your only way to win the game. Maybe. Everything he has is on the ground. This is a flyer. It's going to keep always getting ahead in the air. Why not use the Spirit? It's a 1/1 compared to a 1/2. Well, the Spirit also has flying. It's just like the Angel. So it can present an extra unblockable point of damage to take down your opponent. So that's why the best thing then becomes to just do the Chaos Maul. Like, let the Chaos Maul eat the cat. Goodbye, cat. And that way you still have 2 things. You might still have 3, but you're keeping your life total alive. It's too much? It is a bit much when you actually stop to think about it. Actually stop to look at all the things.
We've come this far, don't give up now.
So we know he has spells that can kill things with low power. And also, we have an enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 in flying. Oh, okay. Now, the best thing we probably want to do is we want to put this reward on the Angel. Why? It'll be a 7/7. It already has flying, so the extra words from this reward doesn't matter. But it'll be a 7/7 with Vigilance, which means it can attack without even without even tapping. So it's also available as a blocker, and it just becomes a big, beefy blocker that what can he really, really do about it? At least provided he doesn't play another, like, really good kill spell. Now we have 7/7. We're going to attack with just the 7/7. That way we have an additional blocker.
My patience is wearing thin. Let's finish it.
So from here, I'm going to go ahead and block them all with the 7/7 because it'll just win. I'll go ahead and, heck, I can even just choose to not block these. But my attempt is to maybe do tactical advantage and take out the additional creature. Because then he'll only have a 1/5 left, and it'll make him really, really hard to win the game after that. When I have 9 health left over, and he can only attack for 1, that's really good. A block like this. I want to put the spell on the spirit. That way they trade.
This is it.
And there's nothing else he could play. So I can probably just even attack him without even casting anything.
Ah, I'm impressed.
But there's all that's kind of what was going on in the bolus fight. And there's kind of what was going on and why. What this thing is kind of trying to subconsciously teach you. And like what it is, what it does, why it matters. Some of the concepts I know probably sound a bit... it sounds like a lot. Probably sounds overbearing. But it's a lot simpler than it appears. Once you kind of get through it, you play that. But trust me, it's far more fun just to play Magic and just lose naturally in the normal throngs of other players and against the bot or something, testing out a new deck, than it is to just kind of be coddled, be allowed to lose, and not understand why. But, alright. Yeah, maybe that didn't help. Apologies if it didn't. The friend symbols down here at the bottom left are broken. The friend icon avatar thing is broken. That's hilarious. But yeah, so, okay. Maybe the bolus fight is can be a bit too much for some people. Now we know that. But more than just, here's how you beat up bolus so you can actually play the game. Here's why doing what gets done during the bolus fight, matters. How to make trades with things, how to actually give up some resources, but not all your resources. What does really tight, efficient gameplay look like? How do you navigate a really tough looking game? Arena broke. Did your arena break? Because mine's about to break with this little thing down here. So, alright, it is 2:02. I need to get going. I'm gonna grab a lunch. It won't start up. Oh, jeez. Wow. Maybe you gotta do an uninstall, reinstall? But what? Wow. There used to be a lot of problems with Arena. Arena would crash often. It was kind of... They fixed it up, but I guess some flukes are still bound to happen. It says you have no storage. Oh, odd. I don't know what to do about that one. 5 gigabits not enough? Maybe nowadays not. How much Here, let me tell you how much arena takes up. Before I head out, so anyone else can kind of get know on what arena does. Info. Toss this cord aside. Says 1,003 megabytes required. Yeah, yeah. So that's 1 gig out of 5. Yeah, for me, right now, with everything that's available on Arena, the program is 2.61 gigabytes. So yeah, 2.61 gigabytes total should be more than enough. Odd. Unless phones also do page filing. Or it kind of uses some of the quote hard drive space as temporary memory. Odd. I don't know. Well, we'll have to look into that a bit. I'm gonna get going because I gotta go to work. So, everyone, have a great rest of your day. If I don't see you, have a great week. I will be back tomorrow. Actually, the button worked. Hey, as long as it worked. I'll be back tomorrow. Full day, having at some more Mega Man Zero, going to try to get through the rest of 2, hopefully get a good, decent headway into 3. And, yeah, that'll be that. So, that said, oh yeah, and also on Thursday, going to do a little bit of Splatoon 3. Just a little bit, though, not too much. Too long, half day, all that kind of work. And then Sunday, Toon will be on stream. It'll be a Toon and I day. Probably continue some Legend of Zelda, maybe a few other games. We'll see what's up on that. So, alright, everyone. Take care. And stay hydrated. And, okay, there we go. All my screens are back up and everything's back to where it needs to be. It was all jumbled around. I thank you, as always, for tuning in. And may all your top decks be game winners. Right, who will?